Um, I guess, man, it's, I'm thinking it must have been 2018 I got asked to open a, do y'all know the band Social Distortion? Yeah. I got asked to open a tour for Social Distortion, and that went about, you would imagine it would if somebody like me opened a tour for Social Distortion. But it was cool in a lot of ways, man. Mike was super nice to us, and I was getting ready to play this next song I'm gonna do for you one night, and I told the audience, I said, man, I wrote this song that I'm about to play, and 3 other songs from my first record off of these 2 hits of acid that I got from this guy at the Reverb Lounge in Omaha, Nebraska, that was wearing a vest with no shirt underneath. And so you knew it was good right away, man. And I got home and I swallowed off all of it, and I wrote these songs, these 4 songs. And I don't know, I was trying maybe too hard to be affable or something, because I told the audience, in addition to all that shit that I just said, I was like, I don't know, man, like Peter Frampton said one time that he wrote Show Me the Way and Ooh Baby, I Love Your Ways in the same day, which he had attributed not to acid, but to a really good turkey sandwich that he had for lunch, was what I read. Obviously, none of my songs were big hits, but I did write more of them in one day. I just want to point that out real quick. But anyway, the next day on Twitter, I was riding in the van, and this guy from the Social Distortion concert, he'd been in the audience or whatever, he was very upset that I had mentioned Peter Frampton at a Social Distortion gig because he felt like that was not punk rock to do, you know? He was really mad about it, he was just going on, and normally I would just let it go, but long day in the van, and so I replied, and I said, man, I'm really sorry you had to endure 30 seconds of me mentioning somebody's name, you know? Not realizing that he had also tagged Frampton in all these tweets, and my luck was that the only one that Frampton saw was the one where I said mentioning him was a drag. So he blocked me. Then he retweeted my tweet to all his fans and was like, how come this guy's such a dick, you know? So all of these like boomer people are coming into my feed like, you'll never have a career, Frampton says you're a jackass. And I'm a huge Frampton fan, man. I mean, that dude is humble. Just go listen to Humble Pie with him playing guitar, and it's like everything, man. It's so good. But anyway, I was pretty bummed out, and I couldn't, you know, I was blocked, so I couldn't even message him and be like, man, I'm a huge fan. And I couldn't see what else he was tweeting, which was a little disorienting. I don't know what you tweet when you're, if I was Frampton, I would have one tweet, it would just be wah, 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 wah. And I just would occasionally do that one. But somebody did eventually intervene, you know, very kind soul intervened on our behalf and said, actually, Peter, this kid's a huge fan of yours. And it was at that point, the whole thing actually turned around. He unblocked me, which was amazing. And then he used the internet for what so many white men are using it for now and apologized to me, which was incredible, man. I couldn't even, you know. But I think that's an important thing because we all say stuff we don't mean sometimes. And when you take accountability for your words and actions, it sets a good example for other people. Even if you're a cool rock star like Peter Frampton, man. So I want to send this song out tonight to Peter Frampton because he is a fucking legend and one of the coolest guys on the planet. And if you feel like clapping along with us, this one's in the key of C major. I know it's nice to know what key you're clapping in. And see if I can get this thing in tune here. It was in tune when I bought it. I don't know what happened. But, anyway, all right, yeah, right? Shit happens, man. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with us. That was a long story. This song's called Little Movies. Tasjan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's been such an honor to do this for you. I can't believe I get, man, this is probably one of the coolest sentences I've ever gotten to say in my entire life. Butch fucking Walker is next, baby.